Yep.
No one shares in my enthusiasm. It's quite all right. I will name this podcast later, episode number 31. I am your moderator, Joe Budden.
Thotterator.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
What did she say?
Thotterator. I'm here all night, folks.
Unfortunately. Marty the Body is here. Rory the Body is here. Michael Roars.
Come on.
We missed you,
Don't do
Roars. Welcome back from
Chill,
H-Town.
Joe Body.
Rory wasn't here last week?
No, he was in H-Town.
Was that last week?
Didn't even know.
Yeah, that was last weekend.
Didn't even notice he was gone.
Yeah.
All right, well, now I know you're back now because you're back with these fucking fluorescent button downs. Michael Roars is fucking amazing, man.
Brings out my
so
complexion.
the gang is all here. We've got one special guest and somebody else that just kind of followed me here.
But she has on a see-through shirt. So
So
okay.
she's here and she's welcome with a great rack. So first and foremost, I have to start out with the Giants game because I'm still sick. Are any of you Giants fans in here?
Yes.
Come up to the mic.
Come on to the mic, man.
I was trying to wait for Rocky, but all right.
No,
she never-
Rocky's not here. Rocky's starting her own podcast, so she's not here.
Gotcha.
Shout out to Rocky.
You put the headphones on.
Yeah, somebody act like you're a part
Part
of
of the
this
show.
thing, man.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I'm
there we
locked
go.
in.
Yeah,
I'm
Well,
locked
first
in.
let's introduce him.
No, should we introduce him now?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Let's introduce this young
We're
man.
making this out to be like it's someone crazy, and it's
Well,
Wow.
it's just my friend
Thanks
Rodney.
a lot, Rory.
wait,
I
Rodney who?
personally really enjoy this gentleman.
This is my guy.
I met Rodney, Rory's friend. Rory pops up with a friend every few months,
Yeah.
and I don't know where he gets these people. I didn't know Rory had friends, but I met Rodney at a cookout, and Rodney had some pretty interesting theories and ideologies, and it was pretty cool. I can't hear you, Marisa, when you whisper like that.
Okay, well, I'll text you.
and he was a pretty cool guy, and here he is on the podcast for some reason.
Yeah.
I met Rodney through Nike Football Society when I held him to no catches.
That is a lie, sir. I have it on tape.
Yeah, and we've been friends ever since. Rodney, you know that guy that speaks at basketball games when you go up to take a piss during a timeout? He's that guy for the Washington Wizards.
Well, Rodney
He's
does
the host
have,
of the Wizards.
Oh, do you know Gia Peppers?
Yeah, that's my little sister right
I
there.
love Gia.
Yeah.
Rodney does have the failed wide receiver body.
Like he almost
like,
made it.
Yeah, like he could have been something.
Yo, this is a new body, yo. I used to be like hella
you got your
skinny.
body done?
I'm not like, anybody else.
You went to Dr. Miami?
I didn't go to DR nothing like
Hey,
that.
don't you talk about Marisa that way.
She did have the wagon when I walked in.
Wait, the wagon? Whoa. It's lit. Marisa had the wagon?
No. False.
The Oregon Trail
So, Rodney,
wagon.
you're a Giant fan.
Yeah, man. I'm a disheartened, brokenhearted.
How did you feel about this past weekend's game?
I think it's time for Coughlin to go, man.
No.
I think it's time for Coughlin to go, bro. It's about that time. I mean, to pass the ball on third down and stop the clock with Eli just tossing the ball out of bounds, it broke my heart, man.
Now, let's be clear. It's been time for Coughlin to go in New York for the past 4 years.
Right.
Every year we go through this, let's get Coughlin out of here. So I'll ask you the same thing that I always wonder. In the event that Tom Coughlin were to leave, who would be the coach?
What's the guy from the Steelers that
I
left?
knew he was about
You.
to say
That's
Bill
everybody's
Cowher.
name. Bill Cowher is the guy on everybody's list. He's at the
You
top
watch a lot of
everybody's
First Take.
list. Not at all.
Well, I like Bill Cowher too.
I like his and hers.
His and hers, they steal all the Twitter jokes. But those are my people.
They do.
Mike Smith and
Jamel Hill.
yeah, those are my people. I don't know if Bill Cowher wants to coach the Giants.
Why? Why wouldn't he?
Well, he's been in retirement for however many years. I'm certain that he's enjoying that. We've never heard anything about him wanting to come back to coach, not for any other job. So, I mean, what's so special about the Giants job that makes him want to jump out
It's
of
in
that?
New York. It's a storied franchise to some degree. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big. You're a Knicks fan, so you
Yeah,
come on,
I'm
man. You
tired.
know what that
Whoa,
storied
whoa, whoa,
franchise
whoa,
shit
whoa.
means.
No Nick slander here, B. I don't have
Trash.
it.
No, I'm just
They got my
saying-
man Kevin Serafin. But go ahead.
Hey, did he just call Knicks trash?
He
The Knicks
did.
haven't played a game yet.
They've been trashed since I had a mustache.
Well, I don't know how long you've been like that. The Knicks and the Warriors have the same record as of today. They're both 0-0.
Let's get back to the Giants.
Yeah.
We won't. Now,
The Wizards, too.
I don't know if it was a Coughlin call to pass on third down. It came out in the papers yesterday that Rashad Jennings was told not to attempt to score a touchdown on first down and second down. I don't really understand that. I put the bulk of this on Eli for passing the ball. Even if that was Coughlin's call as an experienced quarterback who's been in championship games, been a Super Bowl MVP, you're supposed to know to take that sack, number one. Number two, to be quite honest, they could have ran that ball on third down and ran it on fourth down.
Yep.
I wouldn't even cared about the field goal and them scoring. They could have not scored. They could have ran both times. The Cowboys would have got the ball back with like 29 seconds.
On the 5.
Yeah, and if they score that way, then I'm cool. So a lot of women are very upset that football season is back. I, for one, am very excited, but the angst, like having to wait an entire week in hopes that the Giants or my team can redeem themselves after a heartbreaking loss, I don't like that feeling. And Rory, do you have a football team? Do you watch football at all?
Yes.
Well, who's your football team?
You just killed me for being such a football fan for going to MetLife to watch football. I'm a huge
Oh,
it's my
yeah,
favorite
you're
sport.
a Patriots fan. Because I don't understand that.
Makes no sense.
Rory is a Patriots fan.
First game I ever went to was a Patriots game, and it just stuck.
Continues to go to Jet games.
Yeah, because I get free tickets and I love football.
Nah,
So he's not a
that's
true fan.
That's a violation, yo.
He's not a real fan.
How is that a violation?
That's like indirect support of that team.
Were you a Wizards fan your whole life?
Listen, I get paid for my fandom. It's different. You get comp tickets.
Oh, so neither one of you guys are real fans.
No, I'm a real fan.
You get paid to be a fan?
Yo, going to
Essentially.
an NFL football game of another team does not make you less of a fan. It makes you a football fan.
That's not true. That's not true.
Not with the NFL of all things.
Patriots fans can't go to fucking Jet games and Giant games. It's a New York-Boston thing. Red Sox fans, if you're a true diehard Red Sox fan, you can't go to a Yankees game. And Yankees fan, unless the team is playing, like you go and the Patriots don't be playing at all.
Free tickets. I enjoy the atmosphere of football.
Yeah, I guess. Rory has invited me to a few of these games. I personally don't enjoy going to the football games at all. I don't enjoy the people. I don't enjoy the atmosphere. I don't enjoy sitting in traffic unless you're sitting like right on the fucking field. I don't enjoy needing binoculars to see things. Like I don't.
We were in the third row.
You guys have pretty good seats.
Yeah, we were in third row.
All right, well, I'm just talking about my experience and why I don't like
Maybe you should
going to football
Stop getting
games.
shitty tickets.
Well, if you're on the third row, do you avoid traffic?
Yeah, I have the parking pass.
Ooh.
So
VIP.
But you're still in traffic.
And we get the on-field access before.
These shirts come with perks. You didn't know that.
Who the fuck?
Friends of the program, bro.
Who's Rory sleeping with? that he gets all this stuff.
I don't know. He's well connected, man. Mafioso.
So what else happened? So I'm still sick about the Giants games. My condolences to all Giant fans out there. We'll be back next
Eagles
week. We'll
lost yesterday, which
Thank
felt
goodness.
wonderful to
Thank
me.
goodness.
I love seeing the Eagles lose.
That wasn't even fun to watch.
It is when they
The
lose.
doubleheader wasn't fun to watch at all. Oh my fucking God, my fantasy team. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
We'll talk about my fantasy team later. Marissa, are you going to join this podcast at all? Or are you just going to sit on your fucking phone? What are you doing
I
here?
mean, you guys were talking about sports. So.
Yeah, the sport. Your segment is sports, supposed to be.
Yeah.
Mighty Sport Desk.
Yeah, you're supposed to be telling us what happened in the sports world.
Mayweather punched someone.
Oh yeah, the fight. The Mayweather
Crickets.
fight. The Mayweather fight took place. I didn't care.
Yeah, I watched a few rounds on my phone.
Yeah, I watched a few rounds from fucking her phone. She found a fucking link, and I didn't pay for it.
Why would you?
Yeah, no. I don't think it's over for him. He's not retiring, but I don't really care about that fight or what Berto had to say after the fight. Like, whatever. I feel like a lot happened this week.
It may have.
Oh, the why the fuck you lying guy. He has a whole video now.
Really?
I heard it ruined the entire joke. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we all this morning saw that shit at work and we were like, why?
I don't know why he did that.
You just stuck a fork in it.
He needs better management. You had a hit single.
Oh,
I don't know why we don't.
Vine management.
Yeah, it
Oh my
wasn't
God.
it wasn't
came
good.
to.
He got a whole video. I think he actually went in the studio and recorded like the whole song. He didn't
Oh
just
my
do it from his phone.
Yeah, he had lyrics?
Yeah, like I heard like reverb. I heard shit that you shouldn't hear on a quick.
Clue did a drop.
Yeah, I heard a flex bomb. I heard a bunch of shit. So he ruined that. What else happened? I feel like so much happened.
Christina Milian and Lil Wayne broke up.
Why are you smiling all stupid in the face? Yeah, but we need to start recording this podcast. To
We
show,
do need video.
Why do you always have the retard look on your face every time you talk about Lil Wayne and this girl?
I just think she's an idiot. That's all.
Oh,
Have you met her?
Oh, wait, hold up. We're getting the tea.
No, I just,
This is tea.
I,
This is what they mean when they say tea, right?
nah, not really, because I'm not about to give you any inside info. I don't have any.
Damn, ruined my day.
Yeah,
That's
sorry,
what I
no.
wanted.
So why do you think Christina Milian? I love coming in here with not much to say, and then someone just sets it off. This is great.
Because
Why is she an idiot?
You know what? I don't even want to talk about it. Honestly,
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
I know.
Dodo.
She just went into it, knowing he was engaged. They is still around, coming around family events. Christina can't go to any of that stuff, and she's gushing about him in all these interviews, and he's not saying a word about her. And then now it's over, and she's sending a PR statement to Entertainment News as a source, sources from their camp say they broke up. No, Christina said they broke up because he's not claiming you.
So that's why she's stupid.
Yeah, why are you claiming someone
Sounds
that's
like
not claiming you?
Pretty intelligent move then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the new hustle. That's the new come up.
Prior to the
Sounds like
statement
what
was
you
what
would
was
do.
stupid. Oh, nice. Yeah.
You would do the same thing. Hey guys, just want to let you guys know me and Wayne are no longer dating. Sounds like exactly what Marisa would do.
No, it's not.
Sources from Hot 97 have let us know. Yeah, like what the fuck?
TJ Juanito.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's it. That's all you got for me.
Damn.
I'm just in another world.
Why?
I don't really know.
Why do you
You're in a
look
bit of a
like
funk.
Why do you look like death?
Thank you.
No, for real. This is about a month and a half where you just look like the world is ending.
I just haven't really. I don't know. I've just been.
The whole Labor Day weekend, you were in your house.
I mean, this weekend too. Except I went out to a housewarming for.
This
an hour.
weekend, you were in your house for the entire time. Your dress seems a bit underwhelming. These are tall tale signs of depression.
I'm not depressed.
So why?
I just feel like I want to just get my life together and focus on me and not.
Oh, that's another sign of depression.
Lose my energy
Wanting to get your life
on
together.
people, and so I'd rather just work on work and.
All right,
by
so some
myself.
things are going on in your life that you're not making
There's actually
people
nothing.
privy to.
No, there's literally nothing. I kind of like cleared out guys and stuff, and I just am like,
I cleared out guys.
I'm clearing out anyone without any substance, and all I really want.
Oh,
like
yeah,
I
now
said last
we're
week,
getting somewhere
I
now,
do want to
baby.
eventually be in a relationship, so I'm just cleaning
Oh,
the slate and
you
keeping
got-
to myself, and
Oh, she's got the cuffing season blue.
taking out anybody that was really just just to keep myself occupied.
Marty,
I realized,
cut the dancing Gregory
I'm not
Hines
dancing.
bullshit
I'm
and tell
just
us what
saying,
happened.
Literally nothing happened.
Something
I know.
happened.
Okay, OLS3. I was about to go and launch into it again.
I don't know what happened,
Something is.
but something
is.
Yeah, tell us, man.
There's nothing. I just know that no one that I was dealing with was of any substance because it was my own defense mechanism because I knew that I would never be in a relationship with those people. So if I really do want to look forward to doing that, I can't just keep having these people around because I want attention at random hours of the day. That's what I was keeping them around for.
Monty went and got advice from one of her single friends.
From Christina Milian.
Wait, but you just had your first fly out.
I know.
That was like a month ago.
That was a month ago.
And you were very excited about it.
I was excited about it.
Is this post-traumatic flyout?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Wait, PTFO?
F.
PTFO.
Fly out starts with F.
PTFO.
I know, you said, just a little stumpy now.
I was trying to put the whole phrase together in my head. PTFO.
All right,
no,
but-
it's not, because that was cool. That was what it was.
You were very excited about that. You were on a jet.
I was. Let's leave it alone.
You tweeted that.
I know, but let's just let it live.
Oh, he
baby.
fucked up. He fucked up.
Nobody fucked up. Everybody is still around.
Why do you go from you were tweeting about it and you were very excited? I'll
Because,
pull up the tweets, my
if
nigga.
I'm gonna tweet about it once, let it live there. I don't want to come on the podcast and then relive stuff and then just keep I'm just perpetuating shit into the world when I don't need to be putting all of my business out there that
Please,
often.
I've been reliving Kaylin and Thierry for 10 years now.
and it's really
I don't
suiting
wanna
you well.
keep-
You're doing good, right?
I hate that shit.
Exactly. So I
hate
don't
it.
want to keep reliving it either. Let it live. It was a fun moment while it was
Did
there.
you delete the tweet?
No, it's still there. No one is combing through my tweets to figure out what I did on the weekend of August, whatever.
Is that true?
That's true. Who's combing through my tweets?
You never know. Mad people comb through my tweets.
Okay, you're fucking Joe Budden. I'm Marisa.
You're
Mendez.
Marty the Body.
Okay.
You are.
I am.
I want to know who's doing. I ain't even heard from you. I ain't got a text.
I know.
I ain't got a call. The squad came out to party. You weren't there.
I know. I've really just.
What is happening? Oh, we have to have like an intervention with you.
There is no intervention.
You got a camouflage long sleeve jacket on in 90-degree weather. What is going on? You don't even can I move those headphones. You don't even have the earrings you love. The fucking
bamboo
salt
hoops.
and pepper. Yeah, those shits. Like, what's up?
Nothing. I just want to get my life together and start leading a more positive life. That's it.
Did you get fired?
No, I just came from work.
So you have a job.
I have a full job.
You're still on the podcast somehow.
I'm still on the podcast. All my friends are there.
So what else?
Everyone's
You still
happy
have
and
your
healthy.
friends.
I haven't fought with any guy that I've ever spoke about on this pod. None of that is a problem. There's no issues with anybody. I have no beef with anyone.
Oh, you just want to feel love.
I really just want to be in a better space to allow love to come into my life. That's
Yeah,
all.
you know what's funny? This is how you can always tell when women have spoken to someone else, right? Monty don't even talk like this. Yo, she is regurgitating
I am not.
some bullshit that she heard from someone. I just want to be in the space to allow. I've been saying this to Monty for 29 weeks. Now she coming in. You know what, guys? My love life. These men are not of substance. You love men that aren't of substance.
I know, but that's because I wasn't looking for substance. And now I kind of am. And so I have to get that shit out of my life so I can allow better shit to come.
Okay, so where are you going to find this substance?
I have no idea, but I'm going to just sit in my house until I figure it out.
So who are you going to fuck in the meantime?
I'm not. I don't
Because
need it.
that's what. Oh, no, shut the fuck up.
You had a conversation with Karen Civil, didn't you?
No.
It was Karen Civil.
Yeah, definitely.
It was Karen Civil.
definitely.
It was not Karen.
It was
Shout out to
definitely
Karen.
Karen.
This is Karen Civil's timeline right now.
Yeah, Nicole Bitchy, somebody.
No, this is not Karen. Karen did not call.
So somebody did call.
No, this is all in my head.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
Your head can't
is.
even produce this stuff. You're not fooling
She's
me.
of substance now.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
true.
I have always been. I just chose
Well,
to
if you're going to be of
ratchet.
substance, then you definitely don't need to be on this podcast.
Yeah, not
you're,
too much
You're
substance
adding
every day.
absolutely nothing here.
I
Nothing
might-
fun.
I might
We don't
slip up.
even have the Marty Bay segment.
Damn.
No fish spot. No nothing. It's over for you, man. It's over.
No, it's one day I'll come with a new update.
All right, whatever. All for you. So over the weekend, this is what I learned about myself, right? Because I think the cuffing season blues is getting to a few people out there.
Hello.
Right? Well, it's definitely getting to Monty the Body. And while it hasn't gotten to me because I maneuvered pretty well during the transition from thought season to cuffing season, I learned that I'm a really, really bad, I don't want to say a bad flirter. I don't really flirt. I'm bad at knowing when someone else is flirting. That's what I've learned about myself. And I learned this, I was reassured of this last night when I got a DM. Women are starting to be very aggressive in the DMs. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's spoken on enough. Like, men, we take all the jokes for sliding in bitches' DMs and fucking wanting to fly them out. Bitches are very aggressive nowadays.
Yeah, I don't want to be treated like a piece of meat.
Yeah.
I know my worth.
Yeah, I've been being treated that way as well. So last night I get a DM.
I'm of substance.
Goodbye.
Me too.
Goodbye to the both of you.
We are of substance.
We are.
You don't think we're of substance?
Yeah, water.
And Hennessy.
Yeah, that too.
And Patron for Rory.
Yeah.
So I get a DM last night, and the DM said, "What did this girl say?" She said, "Hey." I never really know how to read "hey" because "hey" could mean
We're starting at A.
yeah, because what?
You analyze a hey. Well, I mean, was there two eyes?
No, it was one "hey" with an emoji.
No dots. No
an
dot,
emoji.
dot,
What
dot.
emoji was it?
Emoji
That
changes
tells all.
things.
It wasn't one of the heart emojis. It wasn't the
Those
water
are
splashing
dangerous.
emoji. I mean, I'm bad at interpreting emojis as well. But if someone that you don't speak to regularly is saying, "hey," I always interpret that to be like, "all right, what do you want? Like, why are you here right now?"
Mm-hmm.
So, but you can't start that way because you'd be a dickhead. You can't. Somebody says, "Hey," and you say, "Hey, what do you want?" Like that's.
I've done it before,
and I've done it too. But I'm trying to change my dickheadish ways. So I said, "Hey," back, and then she said, "Netflix and chill?" Question mark. Whoa, damn. And that's where I was lost.
She was motherfucking ready to
Yo,
go.
what's her at name?
I'm not telling you her ad name.
Why were you lost there?
I didn't know what she was saying.
Were you already Netflixing?
There was really
and
no
chilling?
gray area there.
It sounds pretty direct to me.
I didn't know if she. Well,
I want you to violate my vagina as we watch a film together. Simple.
she may have been asking me if that's what I was doing currently.
That was not what the fuck she was asking.
Well, I wasn't sure, so to be sure, I said, "Who?" And then it dawned on me, oh, wait, this girl is trying to do this with me. I'm a fucking douche. I don't. So then she felt like shit and it went on and on and on. And she then elaborated that that's what she wanted to do. But I'm really bad at that. That's like when someone else, who shall remain anonymous, hit me and said, someone who doesn't live in New York, and they hit me and they said, "Hey, do you know any good hookah spots around here?" And I said, "What a dick." And I said, "In Florida? Why would I know any good hookah spots in Florida? Why would you be asking me this?" and then she was like, "No, I'm in New York," and so on and so on. But I say this to say I'm very literal with words, and I feel like you should say what you mean. Don't leave a gray area. I don't want to have to delve through the correspondence and try
Dog,
to...
she said Netflix and chill. Like, it literally
With a
got
question
no
mark.
more. Yeah, do you want to fucking Netflix and chill?
That's a different sentence.
No.
Do you want to Netflix and chill is totally different from Netflix and chill, question mark. And I'm so humble that I don't automatically assume every girl is trying to jump my bones, so they could mean something else. So I want to be certain.
But
Are you
Netflix and
fucking
chill.
shitting me?
I'm serious.
Netflix and chill implies like
Right, like,
it's
come on.
inferred. In,
She might have been wanting to know if that's what I was doing at the moment.
Not what she wanted to know.
She was being gallant about
You're
it.
not that blonde, son. You're mad smart.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm real
better
dumb.
than this.
I'm real dumb when it comes to women flirting with me. But Rodney,
You're
Rory, do you want to tell us why Rodney's here? Rodney is an expert on a lifestyle that I am unfamiliar with, but he articulates himself well enough to get you to switch over.
Yeah. So we were at a cookout in North New Jersey, and this topic, what's the word?
polyamorous.
Polyurethane.
That sounds like the shit that took down the towers.
Wait a minute. Polyamorous, man.
What is a polyamorous?
Poly means
Kick
many.
it with a bitch.
I mean, from the Latin root, poly means many. Amor meaning love. So when you put them together, it would mean many love.
So you don't believe in monogamy?
I'm not saying what I believe in. I'm just talking about an oppressed people who need a voice. I'm not listening. We're not
been held
talking
down
about
long
me
enough.
verbatim, but there are a large population of people out here who are not accepted by society, and I feel like they may need a voice, and so I may give them one today.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm into this.
What kind of characters do you have around
I'm into this.
Ones
Yo.
of substance.
I mean, until something is accepted by society, people live in the shadows. You know what I mean? It's like homosexuality 15, 20 years ago. Like, you weren't just out here like, hey.
So this is a real thing. This is a real pressing issue.
Yo, this is a community.
Okay.
For many. When I see oppressed people, I've always been a person who stood up and
You know what? You do that.
helped them. Yeah. I'm
I
righteous. I'm a
respect
righteous
your cause.
man.
You fight that fight.
I like the eye contact we're having right now.
Yeah.
Marty is one of those people. I don't know why she's arguing. She's a polyurethist. No, yes,
Not
you are.
anymore.
When I'm
Oh, yeah, not now.
when I'm in a relationship,
Which is
I'm
never.
in a relationship. No, me and Smoke broke up in 2013, bruh. It's 2 years ago.
It's 3 years ago soon.
Might be 3, yeah.
And
See?
yeah,
this
and-
is why it's time.
And y'all were kind of broken up before you actually officially broke up.
It was a
Damn.
bad 3 months going on there.
See?
Yeah.
All right, because I'm slow, let's break down that word for me again.
Polyamorous. Poly from the Latin root, many.
Many.
Amor, love. So many loves. Not just one.
But you're not saying polyamor, you're saying polyamorous.
Come on, dog. Like,
Yeah,
it's-
I'm just asking, bro. I'm just trying to get some intel here.
all right, man. We're not going to do the grammar part.
So, many love. which means you can love many.
Yeah, there are some people out here who do not feel like we are wired to just be with one person. From a statistical standpoint, there are billions of people on the face of the planet. You mean to tell me that I'm only designed to be with one person? That for some people, that's how they think. That's crazy.
Now there are some.
That's fucking nuts.
Now there are some people that believe we have been programmed and conditioned to believe in monogamy.
Yeah.
I won't say I'm one of those people, but I do think it's an interesting concept. I think the problem here is trying to find a woman who would roll with this concept, this idea.
I don't think it's that hard. I think there's a growing population of people out here who subscribe to this doctrine.
When you say growing population,
I think it's becoming accepted more.
No,
I think
it
they
ain't.
were all here.
What women are y'all talking to?
Yo, you're not a millennial, so millennials are different, yo.
Yeah,
we
we out here
approach life
fucking, yo.
differently. Well, the '70s they fucked too, but they're a little different. We're a little different.
Joe's generation is a bunch of squares.
Yeah, you're the only one that doesn't wear a suit and tie to work.
I'm so glad I don't wear a suit and tie. Not that I would.
That sucks, yo.
Marisa,
What?
if a man came up to you with this idea, how would you react toward this?
I don't know if it's something that could be in the initial conversation. I feel like I'd be open to it, honestly, because as we talked about it that day, remember when we talked about this maybe a month or two ago, I'm not any more opposed to the fact that sex outside the relationship might not be a deal breaker anymore, considering all things coming. But I think I would be a little off put if that was our initial conversation when we first met.
Well, no, I don't think that would be an initial conversation.
Yeah.
Yo, do you know how happy you would have to make a woman in every other area for this to be okay?
For sure.
And I'm not that great in these other areas. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. Like, your life got to be pretty intact to get a woman to kind of roll with this. Mac Body.
Hey, Mac Body.
Nobody heard your head. Come join us, Mac Body. Come on. Mac Body followed me in here from the street, and she had a nice shirt on, so we let her in. Are you gonna? And you speak very low, so you're gonna have to come closer to the mic. Like, put your your mouth
on the mic.
Have you been keeping up with this conversation?
Yeah.
Mac,
You gotta get closer. You gotta get closer, bro.
Can you hear me now?
no.
Yo, project.
Hello?
Oh my god.
If I didn't know any better, I would think you've never been on a mic.
Well, not like this. I don't know.
And I know you've been on a mic. Whoa. Hey, it's lit. You have to actually, come on. Let me do it for you, babe. There we go.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, this is getting uncomfortable.
Y'all gotta get cameras in here. You gotta get cameras.
We do need cameras, though,
We
seriously.
rocking now.
Because we don't have an
Hey,
HR
say something
department.
now.
Something.
Oh my gosh, Joe.
Yo,
I'm literally getting uncomfortable.
I'm trying to put the mic to her mouth.
Yo, the look on your
Yo.
face, the look on your face, mom, is
For
you're
the
like,
listeners that cannot see, Joe is putting the microphone in her mouth.
while having this look of pure joy on his face.
and his hand on the back of
back
her
of the neck. It makes it really aggressive, man.
Hey. Damn it, I'm fighting a case. I don't need anybody with this shit. No, we just want to hear you. Are you keeping up with this conversation?
Yes.
Come on.
We heard her. We're doing better here.
All right. So how would you feel if a man, yeah, you can take mine actually. Here, take my headphones. You probably need them more than me. If a man approached you with this idea, and how would you approach a woman with this idea, Ronnie? No, not you, but
Not me per se.
Not
but
you per se.
individuals.
Not you, but someone who believes this.
I mean, hey, listen.
Just a spokesperson.
I have been through things in my life.
Anytime you start like that, it's always some bullshit. Anytime you start like that, I don't know, bro.
Yo, through my experiences, I feel like I'm not somebody who's wired for a more traditional type of relationship. So
This guy's good with words.
Rather
Do you believe in
lie to you.
marriage?
me,
Yeah.
personally,
Yeah.
I believe in partnership. I believe in having a foundation. Marriage is something that personally for me, and I can personalize this, that I don't necessarily want.
Okay.
But it works for some people.
That
I get
nigga's
that.
good, boy.
I get that.
You gotta watch this guy.
I know he's scary.
We gotta hire him
He's
to talk to our
scary.
bitches.
Yeah.
No, but
I wonder if this would work for him. Well, not for him, but I wonder if this would work if a guy didn't have failed wide receiver.
I know you're actually like a really good looking person.
Yeah,
it
what is that?
really works.
It has
Yo.
a lot to do with it.
ugly niggas are winning right now.
Nah.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. Yo.
Wait. Yeah, look
I
at
know
Travis
one
Scott.
that's winning.
French guy
Hello?
Sanaya.
Yeah, Sanaya. Yeah.
French is ugly?
Nah, I didn't say that.
I don't think
That was
French
Roars.
is ugly.
As
Ugly,
far as-
I don't think he's as attractive as Sanaya Lathan.
As the caliber, I guess, she's a A-list actress and he's French Montana.
Yo, we have to stop that. These A-list bitches be birds and you just don't
Trust
know.
me, I
They
found
do.
out some other.
Actually, wasn't she
Yes.
popping it with Diddy in the back seat? Like
Exactly.
a month ago.
Well,
She
French
doesn't
was
have the
with her.
cleanest reputation.
French was with her.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe to some people, and I won't speak this way about Sanaa Lathan, but I will say that quite a few of these bitches that niggas think is just clean as a whistle ain't as clean as a
I mean,
whistle.
to me, French is dope though. I'm like, he could keep up with her lifestyle. So what's the difference? It's just a
What
very
do we know
different.
about her
Yeah.
lifestyle?
She got money and he got money. That's all that matters.
How do we
How do
know
we
how
know
much
that?
money
That's all that
Sanaa
matters.
Lathan has?
She's a fucking actress.
I've seen her in one fucking movie.
And her movie,
in the past.
she's done a lot of movies, and her movie this weekend was the biggest one in the box office.
That's
Number
because it
one.
wasn't shit in the box office. It was 20. It did
No,
24 mil.
the
it
Visit.
did 24 mil.
It did 26, and it was only 1 million ahead of the M. Night, whatever the hell his name is, The Visit or whatever.
Shyamalan?
Yeah, they had some stiff
Let me just
competition.
say, I did go to see The Perfect Guy.
They gave Joe all the publishing because it's his story. It's his
Right.
biopic, which was better than NWA.
This is
They should have put
Rory's-
some more rapping in there,
This
though.
is Rory's little joke that The Perfect Guy is.
It is that whole under the bed
biopic.
situation. Amazing.
I did go to see this movie, not thinking it would be the greatest movie, but I went to see it because I thought it would be hilarious.
Who'd you go with?
I went with a friend of mine, Austin Mills.
All right.
Shout out to Austin Mills.
That's a cute
Did
date.
Roars put you onto him too? Not put you on. I know you're aware of him, but did you guys all start hanging through Roars?
That was mine and Austin's first time hanging together.
Well, Joe paid for the dinner and Austin paid for the tickets. So they went Dutch on the date, which I thought was great.
That's
and
actually true.
It just showed that Austin wasn't that type of guy. He wasn't impressed with Joe's money.
Right.
You know,
He DJ'd my birthday last year. He's the fucking truth.
Austin,
My
who
guy.
was a great guy,
The fucking truth.
came over to my house and we were hanging out. And then I asked him if he were hungry.
did he DM you Netflix and Joe question mark?
I don't think your
And you
little
didn't know
jokes
how to
are
take
funny,
it.
Rory.
Did he be the perfect guy and chill?
Anyways, I asked Austin if he were hungry, which he was. And then we went to eat.
A little
We had a
bro
late
date.
brunch. And then he went to pay, and I said, no, I will pay. Right? It's a good guy here. And he said, no, I insist. And I said, how about this? I will pay for the meal. You pay for the movie. He agreed. And it was a great time.
What was the conversation like on this date? Was it?
Well, Austin doesn't talk.
He doesn't. He doesn't talk much. That's true.
Yeah, it was no conversation. I just got to be glued to my phone. And that was that. And then we watched the movie. I talked through the whole thing. I was probably annoying him. I commentated the entire movie.
Yeah, because you knew what was going to happen next. 'Cause it was your story.
Very funny, Michael Roars. But anyway, I did go, and it was I got a great laugh from the movie. This movie has been done a million times. Obsessed. There was another one. I want to say Enough with J-Lo, even though it's a little different. It's pretty much the same, but all these movies in the exact same way. Fucking spoiler alert for the people that actually want to see the movie. You should stop listening right this second. Homeboy dies in the end.
Oh, it's like that Beyonce movie.
Yeah,
Well, we don't. Wait, which homeboy?
The perfect guy.
Okay.
Wasn't so perfect after all. You would have seen that shotgun blast coming a mile away. Anyway, back to
Yeah.
polyurethane with Rodney.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
All right, so Mac, if Rodney and a gentleman that looked like Rodney, because that's important, because
It
I don't
is
think an ugly
important,
nigga can
right.
get away with this.
An ugly rich nigga can get away with it.
Yeah.
That's true.
She's like, yeah,
totally.
he can do
Yeah,
that.
he could totally do that.
Come. There
I
you
can
go.
hear myself without being like directly in it.
Well, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I believe it can work. You just have to like have a good friendship, or you have to really be happy and like him, and like to accept it. But
Oh,
if
so you're in too.
I mean, I'm not
told
into
you.
it.
So that's two of y'all.
There's a growing community.
I think it's really about the delivery too.
Wait a
Because I think I would
minute.
really
It's
get
happening.
aggravated if he delivered it wrong, just off the strength. I wouldn't want to.
Like
do
if
that.
you really enjoy someone and that's their only drawback, it's like you're gonna accept it.
Damn.
All right. So
Well,
let's.
let me ask you this question, Rodney.
Don't get into it.
Is the woman allowed to do this as well?
Mm.
I can hear myself without being like directly in it.
All right. So
Is the woman allowed to do this as well?
Mm,
Well, I'm not necessarily.
No, you're the
number-
spokesperson.
yeah,
You're the
all right.
spokesperson. You're the spokesperson.
Hey, we got your disclaimer, all right? We know it's
So-
not you, but someone like you.
I mean, I don't necessarily.
Someone
know
that looks like you and thinks like you.
I don't necessarily know that I would have an issue with it. I do not.
This guy's a freak.
I'm not saying you should pop each other off next to each other like on some swinger type. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if you by chance happen to meet someone that you find yourself interested in and y'all build and it turns physical, then why not go ahead and indulge in that situation?
I think the key here is nobody can be messy. You can't bring it back to the relationship.
You can't do that.
Exactly. Like, don't ever let me find out. Don't ever fuck with a dumb girl that's going to be in my DMs or putting the shit on Twitter, especially in a situation where if we're public figures or whatever.
Oh, that's whack, because dumb girls got the best box.
Well,
That dumb girl pussy, man.
be smarter than
I don't know if I can let it go.
that would be my beef. Not that you're fucking her, but it's like that you're that fucking retarded to have that poor taste. Like, I
But
expect
how would you know?
higher of you that a bitch is crazy.
Oh, if she's messy, you
yeah,
saying.
like you can
Okay.
tell. Like, I mean, and you can't always tell. It does suck sometimes. Situations you get yourself caught up in a bad situation, but some of these bitches that are just on Instagram all day, fucking posting
no lies.
conversations
Yeah,
and
yeah.
being ridiculous. Like, you know she's gonna be messy.
I think everyone's biggest fear, men and women, is being embarrassed
Right.
in their relationship.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing.
And in the day of social media, it's that much easier to be embarrassed publicly now.
Absolutely. So you always want to save face. You always want to protect the person that you're with and make sure that they're
Right.
not out here looking crazy.
Like, do you care about me enough to want to protect
Yeah.
that? Like, you shouldn't want to see me embarrassed.
Absolutely.
And women's ego is very delicate. in the
Oh
fact
my God.
that They're not even mad that you fucked another girl. Now she just thinks this girl has one up on you.
Exactly.
And that's
now,
all they care
she's
about.
talking shit about me with her friends. Like, yeah, I got her man. Now my
That's
friends are looking
crazy
at me
that
crazy
that's-
if I go back with. It's like
That's
a whole
what bothers
thing.
y'all.
So
Not
you-
the fact that I stuck my dick in something else. It's that bitch may have something over you.
special.
I mean, because we
They're
can
special
understand sex
creatures.
without emotion. We can get that. So that really wouldn't be the biggest issue. It's everything else surrounding it. It's like your thought process. Like, why did you think that was okay? Knowing that XYZ would be the direct result of your actions.
Did you just say that you can't have sex without emotion?
I said you can. That is a possibility. That is why that may
Oh,
not be our
okay.
biggest beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
How often would you say that women have sex without emotion?
A lot less than men. I know we're just wired differently. We attach much easier, but it is very possible.
Okay, so you and Marty the Body and Mac the Body, you both are open to this concept.
In the right situation, yes.
I would like to know. I would like to have the option. Like, don't do it behind my back. Let me know what it's up. Let me decide
Oh,
if
yeah.
that's what I want to do.
This community is
kind
very
of like
honest.
Lou Will and his 2 girlfriends, something like that.
Oh, you would like that?
I mean, I wouldn't like it, but I would rather know than another bitch in like my DMs. Hey, I messed with your man. Like,
Well,
messy.
Right.
That's where
Yeah.
the messy part comes into play.
Yeah.
But I mean, so you would want it
Exactly.
in your face like that direct? Because that would be a whole different. That's a different
I'd rather
situation.
have that. Yeah.
That's like flat out polygamy.
Yeah, me and her could be friends, sister wives. I mean, not really.
Wow.
Like that.
Would you touch her as well, or
Probably not because I'm not gay. But
okay?
Mac been lying all weekend about being gay.
you go.
You see what he did?
But we had her on the line.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. All right. So you're not gay. Well, gay implies that you only like women. So
Fake gay.
so you're not bi.
fake gay.
So you've never touched a pussy.
No. I'll make out when I'm drunk. You know, hey girl, heart eye emoji, stuff like that. But I'm never,
LOL.
How you real
Wait,
life an emoji?
How do you make out when you're drunk and not have never had like a threesome?
I don't know. It just never happened.
Like, I'm absolutely I have 0% inclined to like ever want to kiss a girl when I'm drunk, sober, fucking hot. Any of those things, I would never kiss a girl.
However,
But
if
I would
Marty
have
goes
a
to her
threesome.
hotel room and there's a guy and a girl just sitting there.
I've had a threesome in the past, yes, but I don't.
One.
A couple.
There we go. Well, let me help you out here. That would be called threesomes.
I've had
Not singular.
more than one. That's what I'm saying.
Do you like them? I'm sorry.
Marty, a real nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy them for what it's worth. Like, I'm not into women like that, but I do enjoy just overall that everyone's being pleasured, and it's a cool experience.
It's a good energy. It's a good energy.
This guy Rodney, man.
That's a really good energy. Yeah.
Yo,
I like what's going on here.
He's having this threesome conversation. He's gazing in Marty's eyes, then staring over at Mac Body. This guy's pretty good,
Yo,
man.
Rodney is if Ish could talk to women like that, he'd be Rodney.
Yeah,
No,
Ish can't
Rodney
talk to
chills.
women.
Rodney chills.
Well, Rodney, what's your situation?
I was about to ask you.
Yo, I'm so happy in life right now.
That was ill.
Such
a good
Political answer. This guy is
This guy is fucking. Yo, we need to have more male guests on these shows here. So you're happy in life right now.
Yeah, I have no-
I'll let Marty do the probing.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I am so happy in life right now. Like, I'm just ecstatic about everything that's going on.
Do you have anyone that would text you about some shit that they did not like on your social media?
We don't address social media problems. My social media is my business. So
Okay.
unless
That
you're
shit.
gonna pay me, then you gotta fall back.
How old
shit.
is this guy?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm 30.
Nice.
this guy's pretty good. Man.
See, I had the baby face.
Any plans for children?
I already have a son, a 7-year-old. He's in 2nd grade. My guy Dylan is my best friend right
Shout out to
there.
Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan changed my life for sure.
Made you grow up?
I was a hooligan. I'm from Essex County. I had long dreads. I was like 240.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How tall are
you
you?
probably couldn't try this polyurethane thing with long dreads being 240.
How tall are you?
6'2".
Oh, this guy
Look
went
at you,
down-
you're
really like
No! He was sitting down.
Marty's like, yo, here's a nigga with substance.
He has substance.
right in front of me. This
Now,
is it.
now we need to figure
This
out
is
what you
God.
do for a living,
Yeah, that's a
and
big
that'll
one.
seal the deal.
Are you a broke nigga?
This is big. Oh man, Marty, stop looking at Ronnie like
I'm
that,
not looking at
man.
him like nothing.
Yeah,
I'm having a conversation so our listeners can get a better scope of what we're doing here since they do not
All
have
right,
a
well,
visual.
continue your
I
conversation.
just became the fifth wheel. It's the double date now.
Why, what's a double date? Whoa.
No, it's not.
Hold
There's
up,
no
hold
dating.
up, whoa. Ain't no
I'm
dating
happy.
in here.
I'm happy.
Well, I don't get your little joke.
Joe's hoes are listening, so.
Huh? Well, first of all, I do have a few hosts that listen to this podcast. Number one. Number
wow,
two,
so do
I
I.
am single and
Hey,
celibate.
hoes.
I don't want to
Samesies.
offend my political connects.
Same.
There's nothing going on with me. I'm just really focused on my music and my career.
I see Rodney's rubbing off on you here.
He's like Mia J's right now. It's the same
Well, I
speech I
am.
gave 40 minutes ago.
He's trying to be in a good space.
Yeah, I mean it is, and then it'll bring
Well, I'm in a good
more
space.
positivity to your life when you're like that.
Well, when you're not, I believe that when you're not looking.
Exactly. So I'm just focusing on myself
Yeah.
and staying home.
Exactly. Now, don't get it fucked up. I'm fucking rattling the snake every chance I get. I'm not just into this whole, I'm not going to buzz a nut thing that you got going on.
Yeah.
I'm letting them loose, baby. But outside of that, yeah, we're on the same accord. Now, are you going to finish probing this guy?
I mean, I can't
That's-
really get much out of him. He's kind of like Fort Knox over here.
Yo, I give you what I want to give you. It's not like,
Exactly.
yeah, you got to be that way. People are too open these days. Like, I feel like, my nigga, have some privacy, have some pride. Like,
Word.
keep your shit to yourself.
So now, since you're into this lifestyle,
I'm not,
I mean, not you. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
Just the
no.
Just this
spokesperson.
other guy. That's
I
fucking,
am trying to be Al Sharpton for an oppressed people.
Yeah,
who
we,
live a
we
certain
need to do
lifestyle.
like a
Is there fucking
5K
opera
walk
singing
for this.
going on?
For
All right,
this
well,
group of people.
hypothetically,
Yeah.
if it were to be you in this situation,
But it's not.
we know it's not you,
Right.
But if it were to be you, pardon me, hate to burp on the mic. What if a woman came to you and said, "Hey, we're living this lifestyle. I've got this guy that I think the three of us should try some things."
Nope. Nah. Everything's about your comfort zone. Like, I'm not trying to make anybody, I wouldn't want anybody to be uncomfortable, whatever their situation is. So I wouldn't necessarily be comfortable with another penis in the room in general. I've never been the guy who's like, yo, me and my man ran a train on this chick. I've never been.
Have you ever done a train?
No, that's not my thing.
Never in your life.
Never. I've always been the guy like, yeah, I'll have a good one. I'm not. That's not, I just think it's weird. I'm good on that.
So you're homophobic.
No, I just
It's
don't like
not
other dicks around me. I'm
Just because you don't want dicks in your, around you doesn't mean you're
I
homophobic.
know. I was trying to
That's
get
crazy.
him in the corner. All right, but my thing is, if you're having sex with two different women, what if the sex is really amazing sex with both of them individually? You wouldn't want to try it with both of them?
With women?
Yeah.
That's my personal preference. So yeah, I wouldn't have a problem of bringing that situation together. But when you're bringing in other dicks, this is like, whoa, that's not my comfort zone. I'm good on that one. I'm
How
not.
many threesomes have you partaken in your life?
Several. 4.
Yeah.
Oh my
I didn't-
gosh, I think I'm on the same number.
Oh my gosh, we're soulmates.
Wow, we are.
I didn't think the number was too high because that old 240 with dreads, that sound like it was appealing to many threesomes out there.
Well, I'm from Essex County. You got to remember. So like
What
that
part?
was
Yeah, that's what they do out there.
That's
Yo, Marty, what's up? Y'all want to go somewhere?
No, I just want to
Y'all
find out. I want to know who I'm
Good.
talking to.
You're talking to Rodney.
I know. What part
Rodney
of Essex County?
Rakai. So
I know your full name already because Gia always posts you.
oh yeah, that's
Oh, so you've been on this thing.
No, I never. I
So
literally.
you've been to about him.
I couldn't have
Nah.
picked him out from a lineup. I didn't know what he looked like. I just always see her post me and Rodney at the Wizards game. Blah 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 blah.
yeah.
And what did you think when you saw these pictures?
I didn't really see much of a picture. He'd always be like off in the background. I literally would
I
always scroll
hate
past.
taking pictures. Yo.
Yeah, I'll just scroll past it.
You're like Batman or somebody. It's just- you live this whole other life.
Nah,
I mean,
no. That's not what anyone said.
I'm sorry.
No.
Okay, my bad. I apologize. You speak for people that live another life.
I'm trying to make sure that they're okay.
It's a selfless act.
Where would you go to find women that would oblige?
This room.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because Mac Body and Marty Body, y'all are with the shits.
Depending upon the situation. Not every guy's gonna just come to me like, "Yo, fuck it."
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
just
what if
fuck
the
other
guy
people."
if the guy's attractive?
And we have a connection?
Does he have to be
So
rich?
this-
connection
no.
is so overrated.
No, that has to be. That's
bitches
a
don't be
major
having-
part of
Bitches
it.
don't be connecting with niggas.
Yeah, well,
Joe
I
hates that
need
word
a-
connection. Yo. The
Not
first time I
every-
met you, he was like, "Yo, no connecting. I don't believe in that shit. I connect with anybody. I can connect if I want to connect. It's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm only connect to Wi-Fi.
Did I beef about that connecting
You
word?
did, yeah. Like you went on a tangent. Like
I just feel like it's overused and there's no merit behind
Joe
it.
mad hurt.
Am I hurt?
There is not.
But I'm not talking
You
about
mad
me. I connect with people very well. I'm talking about when women use the word, we have to have a connection. Like
Connect.
I'm not talking about some physical shit like
No,
or
no.
even
Connect to
like
a woman means y'all text and y'all kind of
no,
like chill.
none of that
Yeah.
shit. No, I'm talking about like you really understand me and the moves that I make and my way of thinking because I know I'm a little like
Yo, women
I
are
think
so
a little
easy to
weird.
game.
No,
oh my
no.
gosh. Here's the thing. Men are very perceptive. Y'all don't give us nearly enough credit for how smart we actually are.
But we don't want it because then our case is blown.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. So we kind of got to downplay this shit. I don't mean to be Steve Harvey up here.
men are so dumb.
But we have an ability to figure out
We're
who
so
you
dumb.
guys are. Like we know who you are, what it is that you want, and we know how to mold ourselves into that.
Well,
Yeah, and then we
if you
beat that
go
shit.
to that
And we
level,
beat that pussy up. We beat it down for 90 minutes.
this is why I'm single as fuck.
All right,
Exactly
whoa.
what- It's getting so real in here.
It's kind of lit.
Anyway, Rodney, what are you doing later? So,
Oh, my. You guys are saying what?
Oh, man.
All right.
That's crazy.
FanDuel.
Yeah. Hey, how's your fantasy week? Yo, I've heard about this really, really great
Let me
website.
tell you something.
the other day I saw a commercial when I was with my mom. Though I'm like, Mom, FanDuel.
Well, let's get into it right
Yo,
now.
That's a perfect
I
transition.
love FanDuel.
I
Same.
too love FanDuel, and we're gonna get into that shit
Yo,
right this second.
Do you know anything about FanDuel, Joe?
Why, yes, I do. And if you want to play against me in fantasy football this week, then join my league. Guess where?
How do we join?
On FanDuel. It's really easy, Rory.
What do you go to?
Head to FanDuel.com/Budden, Budden. You just pick your players, stay under the salary cap, and sit back on Sunday and watch your team rack up points. That's FanDuel.com/Budden to join my league. And remember, the spots fill up fast, so make sure you get in before it is too late. Woo!
Yo, that sounded like maybe they were a sponsor.
Nah.
No,
We're just fans. We're just fans.
No, FanDuel is just the leader. FanDuel is just the leader in 1 week fantasy football. Yo, why we can't be serious on this show? Oh, with more winners and more payouts than any other site, they're paying out over $75 million a week this football season. League starts at just $1. Anyone can play. Go to FanDuel.com/Budden to join my private 2-week league. $5 to join. First place wins $200. Top 40 teams all win cash. And there you have it.
I'm joining.
Yeah, we'll all play.
Yeah.
I'll name this podcast later. We'll be playing against
Yeah.
y'all.
So wait, how does it like? I
Taking
could
y'all
pick
money.
a team, or I pick a player, or I pick multiple.
You pick multiple players.
Anybody, any team. I could just put like a.
Yo, what type of freak are you?
Word.
I could just put. I could put like.
Multiple
I could take a
positions.
person from like the Raiders and a person from like
Yes.
the Giants
The
and
Eagles?
the Eagles.
Yes.
Yes, from the
You can
Eagles.
pick
Can I play
someone
someone from the
from them.
practice squad?
Why would you
No.
want to? You're not going to accrue points.
No,
Not
Marissa.
May, who never made the league.
You trying to pick somebody from practice squad that
just wanna,
she had
like,
to fall
show
out
him
with
some
and
love.
just have him fumble, man. I told you about that shit. Look. Yeah, no, you can't pick somebody from the practice squad, and Rhode Island doesn't have a football team. So now
Oh,
That
man.
person wasn't from Rhode Island, so
And then we got flown out.
Monty gets real quiet when we start.
because I just again, like
Oh,
Ronnie
shit,
said,
you
your
about to
business is
cry?
not for no. Why?
Oh,
Does it look
okay.
like Ronnie said, your business is not for everybody. So let's
Yeah,
just, you know,
I keep my
alike.
business private too.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Anyways.
Where was the joke, nigga? What happened?
All right. Anyways.
Okay.
FanDuel.com. Make your picks today.
All right, so Mac and Mario with the shits.
Yeah.
If the situation is correct,
Right.
It takes a certain type of man.
we can't hear you.
It takes a certain type of man. To
A
be
man
down
like
with it.
Rodney.
Not everybody got it like that. You have to, have the connection. Again. Why are you looking at me like that?
But like, it'd be kind of easy to get you on board with this scenario.
No.
No, you have to have the connection. The connection.
What's your favorite movie? Kind of music do you like?
Not at all.
No, I'm chilling.
What's your favorite?
What's your
What a
favorite movie?
coincidence.
Yo,
I love that movie too.
Rodney, what is your favorite
The
movie?
Notebook.
Love Jones and The Wood, my two favorite movies.
Beetlejuice is mine.
How'd I know The Wood would be his favorite fucking movie? This guy's a freak. You niggas
Yo,
are creeps, man.
Nah, man. No.
So, do you believe that you can live this way and be truly in love with someone?
Yeah. Why?
Or do you even believe in true love?
No, I mean, what is true love? I don't know. What do you mean by that exactly?
Oh, all
Rodney,
right, we're not gonna.
Rodney,
No, like you.
Rodney,
no, hold
Rodney,
on,
Rodney.
hold on.
This is like
Rodney,
Joe not understanding
Rodney,
Netflix and
nah.
chill.
Rodney, you're 30 years old.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that you have no idea what true love means. I understand that it's relative, but if we're going by Corinthians, do you
What?
believe in that? Corinthians, the
No,
Bible.
I know.
Oh,
So I'm like, where are you going?
I believe in God.
You believe
so
in that type of love that they describe. I can pull it up if you're unfamiliar.
love is
All of
not
that shit.
braggadocious. Yeah,
All of that shit.
I do believe in love in that way. I don't know that it necessarily means that love is singular. Like you can only have that kind of love with.
Well, it doesn't say loves. It says love. Love,
But-
that word is singular.
Okay, but
It's
God
not a
is love.
plural word.
I think that implies that. I think in that scripture, I'm not a overly religious man, but I think that
Neither am
scripture
I.
is talking about God. So it's saying God is instead of love is, or love is instead of God is. And so from that standpoint, God is loving everyone. Why
Yeah,
can't,
well, man is made in his likeness.
Yeah, so
So
why?
he's
All right,
So they're
let's-
So from
telling
that
us.
regard-
So they're
here.
telling us. No. I want to get into this, guys.
Let's do
So they're
this.
telling.
Let's do it.
I love Ronnie's always with a good
not
debate.
very religious men are gonna go debate.
Talk about
this.
religion.
Yeah,
No,
let's
we're
go.
talking about love.
Let's fucking
I
debate this.
I'm a spiritual man. I'm not
Yeah,
very
same.
religious.
Yeah. I'm
Extremely
spiritual.
religious. I'm spiritual, not very religious. But I do believe in love, and I don't know if you could live this lifestyle and truly be in love with one person.
I feel like you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like
Well,
this,
explain to me how. it would
in my
be done.
opinion, this whole thing is only about some casual sex on the side. Like that's it. This is not about like dating multiple people. And I could get married and have that situation as well. Like I want marriage, I want all that stuff. Like I'm talking about casual sex can be overlooked in a sense if everything is taken care of at home, and that's how I'm.
Yeah, well,
perceiving the situation.
sometimes significant things stem from insignificant sex. So
Yeah, that's true. That's
so-
very true because a
That was-
connection
that was
can
a-
come.
that was poetic.
And
Very
it
deep.
is, and it's a very
Well, I mean,
slippery slope, as
because
we talked about
that's
before.
how a lot of people get caught up.
It
You
is
go into
true.
something believing that you can have very casual sex,
Mm-hmm.
and then some other things begin to occur, and then it turns into
Y'all
something
talk
totally
one
different.
night while y'all there.
So while
and-
this idea sounds amazing, and I'm sure many people would sign up for it, I don't know how many people would be able to execute it. Like me, I don't tend to stick my dick in places that I don't want to continue to stick my dick. And when I'm pardon me?
FanDuel.com.
And when you continue to stick your dick somewhere, normally that means that there's some traits and some characteristics about this person that you enjoy outside of pussy. For some people, some people, the pussy's great, so you just keep doing it. But for some others, this person may have some traits that you enjoy and which keep you coming back. You have some commonality between the both of you.
Right.
So if I have a girlfriend and I'm truly in love with her, and even if she's with the shits and she believes in this way of life as well, at what point you can't just put a ceiling on the amount of like that you have for these other people that you continue to sleep with.
I guess it goes back to self-control.
So now it
how
becomes
much you
game
love
management.
the person. It is though.
It is.
It's how
It
much
is.
you love the person that you entered into this agreement with, and how much, if you do see yourself catching feelings for someone outside of this thing, and realistically, you won't be with them, having the self-control to leave it alone. It's not for everybody.
Can I have 2 girlfriends if I live this way?
I don't know. Like, do you want to have 2 girlfriends? Have you communicated that?
Why is a headache enough?
I think it's on a case by case basis.
Well, I can't get 1 girlfriend. So I mean, getting 2 seems like it would be difficult.
It's on a case by case basis. Though I would think that whoever you are and whoever your situation encompasses, like, you guys are gonna have communication and you guys are gonna figure out what it is that works best for y'all situation. Like, you're not limited by societal standards and norms, because societal standards and norms change regardless. So whatever you guys communicate and agree on, then that's what the terms of y'all situation are. Why would I dictate to you how you want to live your shit?
What makes you happy and what's comfortable for you.
I think it would be super tough to find a woman to oblige to these things. I get that Marty and Mac Body are saying that they're with the shits because we're just having a talk piece. We're just doing this for conversation. In the event that you were actually in said situation, I
related to a personal experience I've had, but it was never something where he and I were together or it was a real connection. It was just like, I can't really explain it. Like, we've been dealing with each other for a long time, and I care about him a lot, and I probably would be with him if all the factors lined up right, but they don't. But we're open to talking about the guys I deal with, the girls he deals with.
What are all the factors? Because y'all just keep saying connection, and I do want to provide some clarity for people.
Well,
that are
with him
listening.
and I, it would just be if he wasn't like all over the place, and if he lived near me, and if he was ready for a relationship, and he's not. None of those things are what works for me. But
no, give me the traits that a man would have to possess in order for you to be with the shits. Both of you.
Like you said before, everything has to be really good at home. Like, he has to treat me right.
So if he's nurturing, he's providing, he's taking care
sees
of the
a
house.
future. He's, we have
provides
the same,
stability.
Yes, we want the same things in life. You're interested in moving this forward, and we work well together, and we want this. Then maybe
Then he can fuck other bitches, and you'd be okay.
Okay, but the way you put it like that is
Well, I'm pretty blunt, and to
Yeah.
the point. I wouldn't word it this way if I were trying to get
we could
somebody
be
to join
we
this.
could both be.
Yo, let me fuck other
Yeah,
bitches.
yeah, I would probably talk like Rodney.
And
in
it's
that
not
instance.
like it's not like on a Friday night when we could be home. It's like, all right, babe, I'm gonna go fuck. You know what I mean? It's like if you're on the road or what it is, and like you do something out in fucking North Dakota or whatever. Cool. Just don't let it come back to me, and it is what it is.
So I can't fuck in New York if you live in New York.
Don't fuck in my backyard. And don't let it come back to me.
What borough do you live in?
So
It's all again, whatever you agree with. Maybe there's a girl that really doesn't care. It's so
women care. You guys can't help it.
I don't know.
You guys can't help it. And I take it that you agree with everything she just said. Oh, you weren't even listening. You were fucking staring at your nails.
They're great nails.
They're
I
not.
agree. Thanks.
They're not even done.
They are too.
All right, it's not important. All right.
Oh, man.
So you agree with everything she just said.
Yes, I do.
Well, thank you for that. You know what? Groundbreaking news, man. You have been such an
man.
amazing guest here on this show.
Oh, man.
What would we have done without you? So much to say. So long-winded.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
So
What
much
are you gonna say
intel. The
next?
suspense.
Yes, I do.
No, but if you guys have a good friendship, it takes care of you in every type of way, just like cares about you genuinely. Like you guys were saying you can fake it. No, you can't fake it because there's certain actions that are done that, just prove the connection.
Like.
I mean, guys are good finessers, and they know what it takes to get the pussy or get you to be where you need to be. But again, it just depends if you're a piece of shit that wants to finesse me or.
I mean, even
You're
if you
actually a
are
good
being
person.
finessed, if you're happy, you're going to be with the situation. I'm not saying I would ever be with the situation, but if you're
When was
happy,
your last relationship?
we're not going to speak on my last relationship. It was 6 months ago. It was
Okay, so that was relatively. That's a short time. What are we in, September?
Yeah.
That's not even 2 whole seasons ago. Are you about to cry?
No, I'm not going to cry. I have nothing but good words to say. It was a lovely gentleman. It just ended.
How long were y'all together?
A year and a half.
Who left who?
It was like a mutual thing.
Oh, he left her.
No. He called me one day when I was drunk. Well, he didn't know I was drunk because I never used to like go out or anything. And then he like came at me at some things, and I was like, "Don't ever talk to me again." And he never talked to me again. He was like, "I'm out, bitch." He was like, "You don't have to tell me twice. I'm out."
So after a year and a half,
Well,
one
That's
sentence.
lovely.
well,
No, it was coming towards that for a little bit.
Yeah.
well, let me be
It
the.
was just the final straw.
Did you have stuff at his house? Like, did you have to get it? Like, how does that go?
No, but he owed me like a little money, but I was like, whatever.
Take that L. Just eat it.
That's why you need a white girl, man.
No, not like that. Not like that. He,
Oh,
sold,
these white girls.
he sold something of mine. Like,
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's lit.
Yeah, you might be a better guest than I thought.
Word.
Well, let me help you out here, darling. When you tell a man, "Don't ever speak to me again,"
he's not gonna speak to you again. I learned
no,
it.
no, and he does it, that's him leaving you.
Yo, this music is fucking blowing me right
Yeah,
now.
they got opera or some shit going on the floor above us, and she's killing it.
She is going
She's
all the
bodying
fuck
this
out.
opera shit. Oh, man. So did he ever try to reach out or contact you or anything?
No, but he always told me, like, from the beginning of the relationship, whenever I was done, that we could be done, he would respect it. So me saying I was done, it was like, yeah, like, he respected it. I don't know.
Have you tried to hit him and he just doesn't answer? Keep it real.
No, I haven't.
No, she can't. She can't. Her pride can't let her do that. If she says, "You know what? I don't want anything to do with you," and the nigga says, "All right," like you can't. What are you going to
He really
say?
took that way out.
Yo, you know what? Though women say that way too much. Women
Yeah.
say that shit when they don't mean that
We
shit,
do.
and then you run into a nigga like me or him that is like, "All right, well,
Fuck you, then, bitch.
yeah, stick to your guns."
Yeah.
Damn. All right. So, do we know how he's doing now? Do we follow him on Twitter? Do we know anything?
Any social media stalking?
I do have a catfish page that I follow him on Instagram, but he doesn't post
I
often.
totally respect it. I do that too.
But he doesn't post often, and he's not like a social media
How
guy.
often do you check the page?
Like once a month, because he doesn't post a lot, so there's nothing to see.
Why do you have a catfish Instagram page?
Just
To
for shit
stalk
like
him,
that,
'cause
because he
his
probably
page is
blocked you.
private.
Oh, okay, yeah.
His
see?
page is private, so you know you gotta see it.
Wow, I wish we had more time.
Yeah.
I do that.
We should have spoken to her much
Every
sooner.
woman does. Every woman does. Watch them
Nah,
live.
that's not.
No, yes,
no.
yes.
You'd be surprised.
No.
When I used to work for this one company
No.
that shut down or whatever, I had created their Instagram page, so
From
I
the
still
business
had
page.
it. So I fucking locked the page so that no one could go on it really or whatever. Follow the people who I want to follow, and it's good because it's filled with pictures. It doesn't look like a catfish
That's
page.
exactly what
I
mine
have
is.
followers. There's people I'm following. It's
A
fucking,
business
fucking
page.
great.
This is a
It's
conversation in
business
itself.
Shout out
This
to
is
content
real, yo?
marketing. Hey.
What the
Did she just A?
Hey.
She just A'd catfish
and we don't do.
accounts
I
to
don't do
stalk.
anything with it. I
Yeah.
just casually look if I'm blocked
But-
from someone's page or something like that.
Marty,
Check it out.
this is a bit contradictory. You just gave me the entire spiel about being in this newfound space.
I am in this space, but it doesn't mean I'm not fucking nosy. I'm a girl. I'm nosy as shit. I still want to see what all of
Why
y'all
do you
up
want
to.
to check up on these men without substance?
I just care. I just care what the fuck they're doing. It doesn't mean I'm gonna hit them up. I'm not gonna touch them. Actually, sometimes it helps
I
me
will never
remember why I shouldn't deal with
understand
them.
Women.
That is weird.
I'll never
It's not.
get
It reminds me why I shouldn't deal with them or whatever the case is, and I'm just, and
So you have
because
to keep checking their page to be reminded as to why you shouldn't.
it's
deal
part
with
of the
them.
reason, and also because just because we're not dealing with each other doesn't mean I don't care about their well-being, and I hope to see that they're doing well.
So then send a text.
on
Are you
Instagram?
good?
No,
My
because
well-being
then we're
is
gonna
on
get into a
Instagram.
full conversation. Don't need to do all that. We don't need all that.
Or we'll get ignored.
Or that.
Or they'll never talk to us again.
Holy shit!
What did this gentleman do? Was he into pharmaceuticals?
No.
What was his?
I don't mess with guys like that, or
A
A
lot.
pharmacist is a great job.
Actually, my best friend's a pharmacist.
you're not talking about pharmacists.
Shout out to
He doesn't
Kiana.
work at Dwayne Reed?
So you don't mess with
think Kiana
pharmacists or scammers
No.
or athletes.
What did he
Or
do for a
rappers.
What did he
Or
do for a living?
rappers.
What was his job?
I can't get too much into it. I don't want people to hit him up and be like,
Oh, he's popping.
Max talking about you. No.
Oh yeah, that's annoying as hell. Trust me, girl. Don't let's,
Does he have
let's
this- an
let's
occupation
just
that
leave it
no one
alone.
else has
Let's
and we'll
stop
know who it is?
probing. Let's stop
No,
probing.
he has a normal occupation.
We're on a
He's a
podcast.
normal guy.
I know, but it just gets
All right,
messy
so-
that
all
way.
right,
Trust me,
so-
I've been there.
All right.
Regular guy, regular job.
Is he in a relationship?
Now,
Oh, I heard
Why are
this.
you gonna put this in?
No, because this
Yeah,
is the
Rory
best
already
part.
heard. Joe already heard. I'm not gonna talk about it. It's too.
Can I
too
talk about it?
personal. Go ahead. I don't care.
Well, this gentleman is now married.
what? Fuck him. He's a dog.
He's a dog because he's married?
How the fuck you
Holy
break up with somebody 6
shit.
months ago and you're already in a whole new relationship and fucking married?
Well,
That's
it sounds like if I had to put the pieces of the puzzle together,
He sounds just like Joe.
it sounds like
he is. You are Joe adjacent.
No.
They're both light skinned.
Anyway, he has freckles. I'm kind of brown. Anyway, it sounds like you might have been the side joint.
No.
What do you mean? He's married
no?
6 months later?
She probably was a side joint and then he went. And
Oh, you would like to paint that picture.
All right, Marty. Yeah,
J.R. Smithed it.
Yeah, women will cape for
word.
women, boy.
Because
God
it's fucked
damn.
up, man.
I never thought about it like that.
We're not gonna get too much into it.
That's the first thing I said in the car when we talked about
Yeah,
this
she would have
first
had to
time.
been the side joint.
Yeah. that she
And he was
the
looking
side
for a
joint.
way out.
No, the other girl might have known about her. It made her,
Don't
she
make her
was
any
a
less of a side joint.
I mean, the other girl was a real ass nigga.
She was polyamorous.
Everything comes full circle.
Oh, this is amazing. Are we reading emails today?
No, we're at an hour anyway.
Yeah, how come we never read emails
Because
anymore?
I haven't been here and I haven't gone on and like filtered through.
That's what it might be
thousands of
over
them.
for. I feel like I had one and now I forgot.
Christina
We already
Milian?
talked about Christina Milian, Marty. You want to hit her twice? All right, let's do it. Is
No,
this
she
the part of the
seems like
show
a sweet
we do,
girl.
it might be over for Marty? Who might it be over for?
I don't know.
I will say this. How much longer do I have to deal with this fucking depressed camouflage, Marty the Body?
I mean, I'm going out this week and it's gonna be lit. Ted Allison has a show, so I might come back with like, oh my god, my
What do
life
I
is
have-
reinvigorated.
What do I have to do to never hear that name on this podcast again?
That's not nice.
If Ty
that's
Dolla
not nice.
Sign wanted to partake in this lifestyle that we spoke about today,
I
with
don't
you,
like him like that. I am a fan of his work.
Marty.
What?
What do you think? You think everybody's just dumb?
Do you really think I'm trying to just be out here fucking him? I am a fan
You know what,
of his
guys?
body
We're
of
gonna
work.
get out of here on that note. This has been a wonderful podcast.
I broke this down on the
Are we doing
podcast
email? We're
before.
not
No,
doing
I'm not
emails.
gonna
We're not
go
doing. It
down
might be over for.
Wait, let's start a
We
new
don't do-
segment. Our fans miss like segments of shit. Let's
Let's
like,
do
Yeah,
All
we don't
Love
do
Lost
shit
update.
on this show.
yeah, let's do a segment. Oh well, there's always an All Love Lost update. We
Let's
can
do
do
an
that.
update.
That's the
I'm looking
fucking
forward.
segment?
I'm looking forward to tomorrow night, which is technically
Well,
tonight.
Tonight.
Tonight
Yeah.
is the All of Lost listening session.
Oh, I'm missing it.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah,
Tonight? Yeah.
It's tonight.
tonight,
Holy
Wednesday
shit.
tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I think it was Thursday?
I RSVP'd today. What was
the
it? Yesterday.
16th.
Very excited about
Oh,
it.
it's tonight,
Yeah.
as in tomorrow.
Yeah. Wednesday. It's on Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's gonna be lit.
Do you,
Holy
have, do you have
shit.
prior engagements?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying it'd be nice to know when you're holding your fucking album listening
Yeah, you know.
session.
Is there gonna be hookah?
There will be.
There will be hookah.
It's lit.
I don't really.
Consider me in.
I don't normally enjoy album listenings because people don't listen at all.
Yeah.
People come near, they drink all the fucking liquor, they see people they haven't seen, they talk, they network,
It's
and then they
loud,
get out of
yeah.
there.
Then they say, "Yo, was at this listening session on Twitter," and then they go home.
I went to one of your
yeah,
listening
so-
sessions before I even knew you. You had it at like some burger joint.
Damn.
That's
No,
the
it
one-
was a dope
That's the
spot.
one that that's the one that J. Cole went to.
It was
That was Moon
09.
Music 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this one at Brownstone?
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, Mac.
Oh wait, I only RSVP'd me, but can the squad come? I feel like that makes
Yes,
sense.
the squad can come.
Okay.
Yeah, so and because this album is a listener's album, like it's really one to listen to. I'm not really with the listening sessions that aren't intimate where people are just running their mouths and talking or whatever. So hopefully this will not be that way. And if it is, then whatever. I guess the label is fucking expecting me to make it not be that way. They want me to just be on the mic and be Mr.
Yeah.
fucking social,
Well,
Mr.
It's
Promo
the
Man.
Real is hosting.
I love them. That'll be
And
very
they're great.
funny.
They're great. They're
They-
pretty funny. Oh, so I thought, all right, so my day is pretty packed up tomorrow.
What else you got going on?
That opera lady is
I'm
killing
about
this
to
shit.
like go up
I'm about
there.
to walk upstairs and get her autograph.
Get a collab going on or
she
something.
might be popping or some shit. Yeah, so that's that. We're inching closer and closer to
Is the pre-order coming soon?
Thursday.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
That's good to know for the fans.
Yeah, the pre-order's coming tomorrow.
Oh gosh, you guys
Yeah.
are driving making me broke. I just pre-ordered 2 albums on Friday.
Which albums?
Ties coming out on November 13th.
Yeah, I just asked her not to.
and
I walked into
MGK.
that.
MGK is dropping the same day as you, October 16th.
Okay, that's
It's supposed to
great.
be a beef.
Oh, it's lit.
Competition.
It's a beef now.
I think they're very different.
Very different. I'm really hoping that Drake and Future just hurry up and drop their mixtape before they fucking just shit on
Is
everybody.
that official? Is that officially?
right when your album come out.
I mean, I hate to be an honest artist here.
The funny shit was
They
when I
gotta
saw
hurry
that,
up.
when I saw that, I was like, all right, luckily they're dropping it tomorrow, not anywhere near Joe's album.
Yeah, and then they didn't drop it. They got to hurry up.
Is that for sure a thing?
It's a
I
thing.
mean, I saw that Universal
Well, they got
paper
this- yeah,
floating
they got that
around, but
paper
like
going around.
people been making up fake like listings in the database for like Beyonce songs being registered and what is it, ASCAP or whatever the fuck, like all that stuff.
I feel like Drake and Future have spent entirely way too much time together
They
in
did
recent
tour
months
together,
to only
yeah.
give us Where Was Y'all At or Where the Fuck Was Y'all At or whatever the name of the song is. There has to be more Drake and Future songs lurking around there. They seem like extremely huge fans of one another. So if I had to just guess, I would think that there's a mixtape coming soon.
That cover that floated around is reportedly fake, but I'm
That's a
disappointed
fake
because that
cover,
was
but
a
it's really
dope
hard.
cover.
That's
Yeah,
a
I'm
hard.
like, I wish that shit was real.
Yeah, no, that's a really, really, really hard cover. They should use that. Because I don't think whatever cover they're going to use is going to be harder than that.
Yeah, that shit was
The
mad
owl
real.
with the fucking dirty Sprite
Purple
shit. Yeah,
dripping. I'm
yeah,
like,
it was
wow.
great. It was
I'm
amazing.
gonna fucking save
I
this
wonder
my
who did that.
wallpaper. Me, I made it.
Yeah, way to go, Marty. All right, so on that note,
Oh my god, I don't want to leave.
I
I
wanna
feel like we
thank,
can keep talking.
Rodney Body and Mac and Mac Body and Marty Body and Rory Body. No, Joe is not a body. My body is
He's
my
the
temple,
thought-orator.
and I'm sacred. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll be the thought-orator.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not supposed to find a woman of substance and get married if you guys continue this narrative.
I'm sorry. I just
See?
it's just what
See?
it is.
See? Support me on my quest for love.
Support me on the quest for mine. You're fucking bringing up my past. We're supposed to be here for my present.
Your past was like last week.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, word.
This is me now.
This was a very interesting conversation about polyurethane or polyuramist or polypyramid, whatever the fuck the word is.
Polly Pocket.
Yeah, whatever the word is. Shout out to all of you people
Oh,
out
I
there.
love Polly
Maybe
Pocket.
we have opened up some minds out there to a new way of life. Which would be really dope because I'm always down to fuck two bitches.
You say you be getting too
I'm
old for that
joking.
shit.
I'm
You're too
joking.
tight.
No, I don't
yeah.
do threesomes. I don't
You
do
don't do
threesomes.
them at all?
No, not now.
What if the vibe is just right?
No, plenty of times in my 30s, two
It's the
chicks,
vibe.
two
That's
chicks have
what,
tried to
the
get it
Energy in the
poppin'.
room. Is
Yo.
just
What if
so
you
got a
good.
connection?
Remember how I said the threesome girl keeps texting me? She said the other day, like, I feel like when I'm around you, I'm just myself. I was like, what?
She's ill.
Oh,
What?
great.
Did she put
What a
DM
hoe.
you Netflix and chill? Question mark.
No,
Not
but
if
she
it's
might
me.
as well.
What a bird.
Like and she's sending me hearts. Like maybe
Oh my
maybe in
God.
another life we knew each other or something.
All right. Well, you guys got a connection.
Are
on
we
the flip,
into each other?
On the flip coin, anytime a woman says that when she meets you, I feel like I've known you for so long. You can fuck that night.
I mean, I
And she's
did.
also batshit
I
crazy.
did. I did.
And on the flip side of that, once you say that to a woman, you can fuck within the next hour. Well, as soon as you say, yo, man, this shit is wild. I feel like me and you, I feel like we just, it was crazy. It's only been a day.
or old work that you haven't seen in a while. It's like, yo, we just pick right back up. It's like we had no time away from each other.
The woman fall for all of the weakest lines.
Yo, that was my man texting.
These are not funny things because women get caught up in these
I
situations.
know, it's funny. Yo, and
makes
then
it even
women
funnier.
put these shits in the group chat like, oh, look, yo.
my God, that
and then,
was-
then they be all confused and their feelings are flustered
Oh
and then they don't
my
know what to do and then they start crying like it's amazing. And niggas be like,
It's literally so fucking
yeah, you
factual.
guys are fucking idiots. But anyway, shout
guys
out
are
to
fucking
the
gafflers.
polyurethane. Shout out to the women that fall for that shit. Hopefully next week we can get emails back.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can
I'll
get
go through
it
We're gonna
might
start a
be
new
over.
segment next week too. We're gonna figure it out.
I'm all for starting a new segment.
If you guys have any ideas, send us some ideas on Twitter. Some people come up with shitty ideas.
Yeah, so
Come
why
send
do you
us some
keep
good
asking
ones.
people to come up with ideas?
Sometimes there's good ones.
Yeah, if you have any ideas, email them to Rory. He'll read them, hopefully. All Love Lost, October 16th. Anything you guys want to say? Any parting words?
Mine's about Ty Dolla $ign, so I won't say it.
Mac is just ready to go fucking get on her catfish account.
My phone's broke.
It was lovely meeting you,
What a
Rodney.
thought.
Likewise.
That's so
Thanks,
thotty.
good.
Her phone is broke like a thought. It was lovely.
It
meeting
was.
you.
It was a great conversation.
Just tell us
That was
something. Just
lovely,
hand it to
I
him.
don't want to hand it to him.
Yo, the energy in this room right now.
Yo, everyone's so connected. The vibe is crazy.
And we are gone. Peace.
Bye, guys.